So friends, if you've been following my thrift vlogs, you know that I have been collecting lots and lots of little vintage teacups, cute cups, whatever. They got flowers on them. They got, you know, I don't know, gold rim on them, whatever. I loved. By the way, this is one of my favorites. I love that royal blue and gold color. So today I am taking a bunch of them, 50 to be exact, and we are going to get into a project. All these, plus one other little guy. He's over here. He didn't quite make the drive in. He fell out. So we're going to, ooh, he's falling apart. Don't fall apart. Put yourself back together. We'll take care of you. So we're going to keep this one for our shop succulent plant. But the other 49 of them we are going to plant. This was cute too. This is actually part of a whole set. So I'm going to hang on to that one. I may sell this one together with the set. So what we have is a bag of gravel down here that we will put at the very bottom level of the cup for some drainage. Then we have some garden soil right here. To fill out the rest of the cup. These guys here, there's a couple different kinds. I'm gonna have to look up like the various different kind of succulents there are. But what we'll do is we're gonna begin the process of putting these drainage, putting these, loosening up the ground a little bit, and then putting some fresh ground around it to really fill it out. And we also may add a few other little decorations. We'll see as we go. We have some ideas for that as well. What do you do when your scissors break? Of course, you keep both parts because you never know. There's going to be a day where you're going to need a pointy bit, a blade of sorts. See how far I got to push here. Doing surgery over here. I wonder if medical students practice on. Yeah. So we open the patient.
Yeah, literally.
All the stickers are coming off.
Oh, they're up front. I'm sorry. I sold those yesterday.
So we're getting these all cleaned up and all the bits and pieces. I think I paid on average anywhere from 49 cents to maybe like $2 at the most for any cups that I have in my possession. And a few of them I even got, they were, 99 cents with half off, right? Wish I would have found more of those, but I'll keep hunting. So this is our assembly line right here in between customers. We're all working on it. So we take the cup and we scoop out down here, like just a spoonful at the bottom, because these succulents do really well with drainage. I love also with succulents that you're not supposed to re-water them until the soil is back to being basically bone dry again. We can do that. We can do that. So we're eating cake.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. We're dreaming of chocolate cake. Natalie has taken a minute here. She has been doing some painting. We are expanding our storefront, so stay tuned for more on that. So she's working in the back and has taken a minute to come work on this project with us. So we scoop it out, so it looks like that. So you can see there's lots of roots here, and this little guy was actually root bound in that little pot. So I think he's going to enjoy this cup a whole lot more. So Natalie right now is just kind of massaging the base a little bit and loosening up some of the soil. And then we also have little tiny skewers here, just so we can kind of poke and just make sure it's nice and loose and get a spot ready to drop it into. Now she's working on adding some soil and just kind of securing it down into the pot. And then this will be kind of the decoration final touches is once the plant is prepared, then we're going to pick out a handful of crystals. It always will include a little mushroom, so it's kind of like a little mushroom, mushroom garden growing. We've got the real plant, we've got a crystal mushroom that will go in each of the cups, and then we'll pick out like some cool crystals to also place in with it. So this is citrine right here, which is a beautiful stone of creativity and courage, determination, fire, lots of great energy. With this one, there's like mahogany obsidian, which is very protective. There's jasper in here, which is all about grounding. So all these crystals, these stones that will go in with the plants will honestly all have like a different intention, a different energy to them. So this is known as Dalmatian jasper, and I bet you guys are probably thinking it does look like a Dalmatian dog. So the energy related to this one is all about being playful and, just kind of being your own fun self, not letting the weight of the world just kind of pull you down, but rather, just being playful like a little puppy dog. So we're picking out a handful of these to, I think this is kyanite right here. There's rose quartz in here. There's sodalite in here. Amethyst in here.
Grab some of them.
Yeah, you ready for those now? Okay, perfect. So she's ready to just grab a few and decorate the container with. Ooh, so a piece of clear quartz right there. I love clear quartz. I wrap these and wear, whatever your favorite crystal is for the day. So she likes these. We've got, that looks like sodalite, doesn't it?
I think it's lapis. It kind of looks like lapis.
If it's got gold,
in the bottom.
it's definitely going to be lapis. Love it. And then clear quartz. And this one looks like, very nice, hematite. Love it. There's a baby. Oh, he's a cute little baby. Look at him, mama and baby. That's a cool one.
He's on a good cup too.
Yeah, he's in the blue cup. Now we have to figure out how to repurpose all these little guys.
I know. That's why I haven't tossed them. I'm like,
They're
they're good.
so cute. There's something we can do with them. But yeah, we'll definitely keep these.
Yeah, get that old growth in there. We can what? Not fester them, but turn them to fuel to move forward.
This one is opalite. It has, what is it? Amethyst and carnelian. Oh my, that's a good one. You got fire, reminder to be your beautiful self, and you've got the amethyst for protection. So every little plant comes with different crystals, and I think our tags are pretty much ready, right, Natalie? You're going to be beautiful, you're going to grow up, you're going to do wonderful things. So we designed this. We'll put the tag on the back, our barcode, and it just says Succulent Mushroom Crystal Garden. And so if you don't know how to care for a succulent, I love the fact that you don't have to water until it's completely dry. But yeah, 4 to 6 hours of daily indirect sunlight, so I think they're going to do really well in the shop while they wait to be adopted. We have these big, beautiful windows. Actually, I'm close. I kind of have two numbers in my head, so I'm getting my pricing down. So yeah, so these are all these big, big windows here, and I've just kind of been rearranging the crystals, and I cleared off a table over here because I think this is where I'm going to put them. So I draped some green fabric. We keep kind of like bins full. Who remembers when I painted this magical looking table? So we just draped some fabric over here. This is a selenite ball. And I figured like by doing all the step ups and step downs that what I can do is then just, create all the different little pockets. And I love that there's some, brown crate mix. So we're gonna go a little cottage core over here. Very, very herbal, organic, botanical. And yeah, so this is gonna be their home. This is how I make use of these trays and stuff that I find. I put stickers on them. This is fun. This is an old sewing box that I found. Perfect to hold some amber. Crates and stuff, just again to raise things up. Hey, welcome in. Oh my gosh, hey Jim. How are ya? Very good, nice to see ya. It's a beautiful day out there. All these pieces that I painted. All these tables that I painted. You might remember them all. This was a fun one to paint. I did this one with Woodland Fairy. We put owls on it. I painted that one. Yeah, no, it's all kinds of little trays that I found. These are more that I found out thrifting. This is a mirror. This is all wooden animals here, carved creatures. But it's fun just to use stuff like this. Your store will always be different if you don't have, you know, just all manufactured stuff that all looks the same. I think it's fun and eclectic to have different painted things and recycled, reloved things, treasures, furniture. Very nice. I like that. I like the width of that one too.
Right.
He's got space to play.
Space to grow, space to thrive.
So here we are. Here is the finished product. I am so very happy with how everything turned out, from an idea to picking all the pieces and just putting it all together. So yeah, it just brings me joy to be able to look at this table. At this point, my very first day of putting them out, I sold 4, and they've been out now for 2 days, and I've lost track of how many have disappeared from this table. So it turned out to be a very successful thing. I'd often seen cups with candles and crystals and herbs, but I just had this idea that what about if I put some plants? And I've been going deeper into my love of plants, as you know, so I only believe that this section will grow and will fuel me to continue to pick and thrift. And now when you're out and about, and if you're watching my thrifting channel, I'm going to be looking for more of these cups to restock, because obviously people love them. And, you know, even today, to hear people come up to the register as they're checking out and saying, oh my gosh, what a great idea. So I'm just so happy that other people love this idea. I think it's super cute. This is that Fire King. So there's a whole bunch in here, and I don't think that, you know, vintage teacups have to be old and, you know, super, super special. Just the fact that they're re-loved and you're giving them new life and then you're putting some growth into it. I've learned that succulents, the magical properties, all about succulents is all about determination and thriving. And you think about a succulent and how that, you know, it's a pretty hardy, determined plant, which makes it a great plant to be able to grow. If you're cultivating your green thumb, it has the ability to grow in harsh conditions, even if there isn't a lot of water. So with that, this project is off to the races. I love it, and I'll see you again on the next one.